Hey guys, so excited for this Sunday. We are continuing in our series on who am I and this concept of identity. And I think this Sunday will be a ton of fun. First off is I will be able to be here on Sunday night. So that will make things a little bit easier and smoother, which I'm really excited about. We get done with the middle school camp on Whidbey Island Sunday mid-morning, noon-ish. And then I can be back here in time. This week, we are getting into the second week of our series. We're going to be looking at a moment with Paul and Barnabas as they go into this small little town and they start talking about everything that's going on. They start spreading the gospel and they get completely misunderstood. And the townsfolk actually start worshiping Paul and Barnabas, thinking that they are Zeus and Hermes. And we're going to be doing with this passage is looking into the question of, am I what other people say I am? Paul and Barnabas are so grounded in their faith and in their understanding of God that literally being worshipped doesn't puff up their ego. Instead, it makes them quite sad. And Paul cries out, he's like, guys, this is not the way to do things. So what we're going to be getting into is like when somebody says that you are blank, how true is that? Or is that not true? And how do you determine that? So I think it'll be a really great conversation. We're going to be really leaning into this moment of like self-discovery and also talking about what does God say that I am? And how do we compare those two things? So I think that this can be a great discussion that you guys can be having in your small groups. And what I want to encourage you to is have this discussion continue after your small groups. Text your students this week. Just see how they're doing and what they're still thinking. Bring up some of these questions again and just kind of keep that conversation going. I was talking with somebody just the other day and, youth ministry is all like the excuse. It's the excuse to actually be able to hang out with students and get to know them. It's just like going out to coffee with somebody. You're not setting up that appointment just because you want to go to coffee and get coffee and they happen to want to get coffee as well. The coffee is the excuse so that the two of you can hang out together. And youth ministry is similar. This is the excuse so that you can have a meaningful relationship with these kids. And so that's what I want to just kind of have ruminating in the back of your mind and keep that consideration that all of this, it's so that you can have a relationship with kids and you can be guiding them to Jesus, that you can be saying, hey, follow me as I follow Christ. And that's what this is all about. So I want to really encourage you, keep this thing going outside of Sunday night. So guys, that is everything that is concerning this coming Sunday. The only things to be aware of coming up is we have Pilgrim Games in a few weeks. After that, we've got a couple weeks of our Christmas series and then a big Christmas party. And then we're done for a little while, which will be 2 or 3 weeks off. And I hope that is a restful time and season. And as we're getting into all of this, my biggest hope for you personally is right now, like we're in the thick of it, man. Like darkness happens at 4:30 basically, and then the entire evening is midnight outside. So what I want to encourage you to, I was talking with Dan Costanero, and he was mentioning that before electricity, humans used to sleep like 11 hours a night. And just, I want to encourage you to rest. Like, we've all got so much going on. We're all running like crazy, and I just want to kind of put that again in front of you. This is an okay season. This is a good season to slow down and rest and recover. So, guys, I love getting to serve with you. I love everything that you are doing. It is so cool and so inspiring to me. All the time that you put into these kids, all of the emotional depth that you give to them. So, guys, thank you for everything that you do. I can't wait to serve with you again this Sunday night.